Hello there, future body experts. Ever wondered what's actually going on inside you? It's like a giant, super complicated, and totally amazing machine, and the two magic words to understand it are anatomy and physiology. So, what's anatomy? Well, imagine you have a brand new toy car. Anatomy is like taking that car apart piece by piece. You look at the wheels, the engine, the seats, all the different bits. So anatomy is the study of the body's parts. It's all about what they look like and where they are. It's like drawing a map of you. Now, what about physiology? This is where it gets even cooler. Physiology is all about how those parts work. So back to our toy car. Physiology isn't just knowing there's an engine. It's knowing how the engine makes the car go vroom. It's about the jobs each part does. How does your heart pump blood? How do your lungs get oxygen? How do your muscles help you run and jump? That's all physiology. It's the science of how your body's bits and bobs keep you alive and kicking. Pretty important stuff, right? You can't really have one without the other. Think about it. If you only knew anatomy, you'd have a list of parts, but no idea what they do. It'd be like having all the pieces of a puzzle, but no picture on the box. And if you only knew physiology, you'd know about all these amazing jobs being done, but you wouldn't know what was doing them. It's like knowing a car can drive fast, but not knowing about wheels or an engine. See, anatomy and physiology are best buddies. They work together to give us the full picture. So, get ready for an incredible adventure. We're going to explore your amazing body from the tiniest bits to the biggest systems. We'll find out what everything is called. That's the anatomy bit. And what amazing things it does. That's the physiology bit. It's going to be a journey full of surprises and mind-boggling facts. Learning about your own body is one of the most fascinating things you can do. So, let's dive in and discover the wonders within you. It's going to be brilliant. Right, let's start at the very beginning. How is your incredible body built? It's like constructing a massive skyscraper, but way more complicated and squishy. Everything starts with something super tiny. These are called cells. Cells are the smallest living units in your body. You have trillions of them. Think of them as individual Lego bricks. You have brain cells helping you think, muscle cells helping you move, and skin cells protecting you. Each type of cell has its own special job to do. They are the fundamental building blocks of you. Now, what happens when these tiny cell bricks get together? They form tissues. Tissues are groups of similar cells that team up to do a specific job. It's like taking a bunch of red Lego bricks and building a wall. For example, lots of muscle cells join together to make muscle tissue, which helps you move. Lots of nerve cells group up to make nerve tissue, which sends messages all around your body. There are four main types of tissues: epithelial tissue, like your skin; connective tissue, like bones and blood; muscle tissue; and nervous tissue. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so we've got cells making tissues. What's next? Tissues join forces to create organs. An organ is a structure made of different types of tissues that work together to do a specific complex job. Your heart is an organ. It's made of muscle tissue, nerve tissue, and connective tissue, all working to pump blood. Your lungs are organs. Your stomach is an organ. Your brain is an organ. Each organ in your body is like a specialized department in a giant factory, performing a vital task to keep everything running smoothly. Pretty clever, eh? And finally, organs don't just work alone. They team up too. When a group of organs works together to do a big job for the body, it's called an organ system. For example, your stomach, small intestine, and large intestine are all organs that work together in the digestive system to break down your food. And all your organ systems, like the skeletal system, muscular system, nervous system, all work together to make you a complete, amazing living organism, from tiny cells to a whole human. That's how you're built. Wow! Let's talk about what holds you up. It's your amazing skeleton, the skeletal system. You have 206 bones in your adult body. That's a lot of bony bits. When you were a baby, you had even more, but some fuse together as you grow. Bones aren't just dry, dead sticks. Oh no, they are living tissues with their own blood vessels and nerves. They are hard on the outside, which makes them strong, but a bit spongy on the inside, which helps them be lighter. This clever design makes them tough enough to support you, but not too heavy to carry around. So, what's the big deal about bones? What do they actually do? Well, loads of things. Firstly, your skeleton provides support. It's like the frame of a house, giving your body its shape and stopping you from being a wobbly blob on the floor. Secondly, it protects your important squishy organs. Your skull is like a crash helmet for your brain. Your rib cage protects your heart and lungs. Thirdly, your bones work with your muscles to help you move. Muscles pull on bones to make you walk, run, wave, and even wiggle your ears if you're talented. Think about all the things you do every day. When you kick a football, your leg bones are working hard. When you write your name, the tiny bones in your fingers are making precise movements. Even just sitting upright in a chair uses your spine, which is made of lots of little bones called vertebrae. Sometimes bones can break if you have a nasty fall, but amazingly, they can heal themselves. Special cells rush to the rescue and build new bone to fix the crack. Your body is a super healer. Here's a cool tip to remember what the skeletal system does. Think of the words SPAM, S for support, P for protection, A for assisting movement, and M for making blood cells. Yes, that's right. Deep inside some of your bigger bones, there's a soft, spongy stuff called bone marrow. This is like a factory that makes most of your red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. So your skeleton isn't just a frame. It's a busy, life-sustaining system. Absolutely fantastic. Right, we know bones give us structure, but how do we actually move? That's where the mighty muscular system comes in. You have over 600 muscles in your body. They do everything from helping you lift heavy things to making the tiniest smile. Muscles are special tissues that can contract, which means they can shorten. And when they shorten, they pull on things, usually your bones, and that's what creates movement. It's like a super-powered set of elastic bands working all over your body all the time. There are actually 3 different types of muscle tissue, each with a special job. First, there's skeletal muscle. These are the muscles that attach to your bones, your biceps, your leg muscles, the ones you can control. When you decide to kick a ball or wave hello, your brain sends a message to these muscles, and they get to work. Then there's smooth muscle. You find this in places like your stomach, intestines, and blood vessels. You can't control these consciously. They work automatically to digest food or control blood flow. Super handy. Finally, there's cardiac muscle. This is a very special muscle found only in your heart. It's incredibly strong and has to keep beating every second of every day for your whole life to pump blood around your body. Wow, talk about an important job. Cardiac muscle cells are designed to work tirelessly without you even thinking about it. So, whether you're running a race, digesting your lunch, or your heart is thumping away, your muscles are constantly active, performing vital tasks to keep you going strong and healthy. Here's a fun fact to help you remember how muscles work. Muscles always pull, they never push. Many muscles work in pairs. For example, to bend your arm, your biceps muscle on the front of your upper arm contracts and pulls your forearm up. To straighten your arm again, your triceps muscle on the back of your upper arm contracts and pulls your forearm down. One muscle pulls, the other relaxes. It's like a perfectly coordinated tug of war, allowing for all sorts of amazing movements. Your muscular system is truly dynamic. Okay, so we have bones for structure and muscles for movement. But what tells everything what to do and when to do it? That's the job of the incredible nervous system. Think of it as your body's super-fast internet and control center all rolled into one. It's made up of your brain, your spinal cord, a long bundle of nerves running down your back, and a massive network of nerves that spread out to every single part of your body. These nerves are like tiny electrical wires, zapping messages around at lightning speed. The nervous system has so many jobs, it's kind of mind-boggling. It controls your thoughts, your memories, and your emotions. It lets you see, hear, taste, smell, and touch the world around you through your senses. It coordinates all your movements, from complicated dance moves to simply blinking your eyes. And it doesn't stop there. It also manages all the things your body does automatically, like breathing, your heart beating, and digesting food. Even when you're asleep, your nervous system is hard at work keeping you safe and sound. Let's think about a real-life example. Imagine you touch a hot pan by accident. Ouch! Instantly, sensors in your skin send a super-fast pain message up a nerve to your spinal cord and brain. Your brain processes this danger signal in a flash and sends another message whizzing back down a different nerve to the muscles in your arm, telling them to pull your hand away. This whole thing happens in less than a second. That's a reflex, and it's your nervous system protecting you. Amazing, isn't it? Here's a way to think about it. Your brain is like the main computer headquarters. The spinal cord is the main superhighway for information. And the nerves are all the smaller roads and cables connecting every house, or cell, in the city, which is your body. Messages about what's happening outside and inside you are constantly zooming to the brain. and instructions are constantly zooming back out. It's the ultimate communication network, making sure every part of you works together perfectly. Your nervous system is truly the boss. Now, how do all your body's cells get the food and oxygen they need to survive? And how do they get rid of their rubbish? That's where the brilliant circulatory system comes in. It's your body's very own delivery and waste collection service working around the clock. The main parts of this system are your heart, your blood, and a massive network of tubes called blood vessels. Your heart is an incredibly powerful pump, about the size of your fist, and it's honestly the star of the show. The job of the circulatory system is to transport vital stuff all around your body. Blood is the delivery truck. It carries oxygen from your lungs to all your cells. It carries nutrients, the good bits from your food, from your digestive system to those same cells. And it doesn't just deliver the good stuff. It also picks up waste products like carbon dioxide from your cells and takes them to organs like your lungs and kidneys so they can be removed from your body. It's a continuous loop of pickups and drop-offs. Think about when you exercise. Your muscles need more energy, right? So they need more oxygen and nutrients. What happens? Your heart starts beating faster to pump more blood more quickly to your working muscles. You can feel this if you put your hand on your chest or check your pulse in your wrist or neck. That thumping is your heart working harder to meet the demand. This system is super responsive to what your body needs at any given moment. It's constantly adapting to keep you going efficiently. Here's an astonishing fact. If you could lay out all the blood vessels in your body, the arteries, veins, and tiny capillaries end to end, they would stretch for nearly 100,000 kilometers. That's enough to go around the Earth almost 2.5 times. Can you believe that? All those roadways packed inside you, making sure every single cell gets what it needs. Your circulatory system is a masterpiece of engineering, keeping the river of life flowing through you every second of the day. What's something you do all day, every day, without even thinking about it? Breathing. And the system responsible for this essential job is your amazing respiratory system. The main stars of this system are your lungs, but it also includes your nose, mouth, throat, also known as the pharynx, voice box, or larynx, and windpipe, which is the trachea, plus the tubes leading into your lungs called bronchi. All these parts work together to make sure you can get the air you need from the outside world into your body. The biggest job of the respiratory system is gas exchange. That sounds a bit sciencey, but it's really quite simple. Your body's cells need a gas called oxygen to work properly and make energy. You get this oxygen from the air you breathe in. Inside your lungs, there are millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. This is where the magic happens. Oxygen passes from the air in these sacs into your blood. At the same time, a waste gas called carbon dioxide passes from your blood into the air sacs, ready for you to breathe it out. Think about taking a really deep breath before you blow out birthday candles. You can feel your chest expand as your lungs fill with air. Your diaphragm, a big flat muscle under your lungs, helps with this. When you breathe in, your diaphragm contracts and moves down, making more space in your chest for your lungs to fill up. When you breathe out, it relaxes and moves up, helping to push the air out. Sometimes your respiratory system has to work harder, like when you cough to clear your airways or sneeze if something tickles your nose. Here's a little tip. Think of your lungs as incredible, super efficient sponges for air. But instead of soaking up water, they soak up oxygen and squeeze out carbon dioxide. Every breath you take is a vital exchange, keeping your cells happy and energized. Even when you're fast asleep, your respiratory system is working away, making sure you get that life-giving oxygen. It's a constant, quiet miracle happening inside you right now. So take a nice deep breath and thank your respiratory system. All right, let's talk about food and, well, what happens after. First up, the digestive system. This is your body's very own food processing plant. It starts with your mouth, then goes down your esophagus, your food pipe, to your stomach, then through your small intestine and large intestine, and finally, out with the waste. The whole point of this incredible journey is to break down the food you eat into tiny little molecules called nutrients. These nutrients are things like carbohydrates for energy, proteins for building and repair, and fats for energy and other important jobs. Once your food, say a delicious sandwich, is chewed up by your teeth and swallowed, it gets mixed with powerful digestive juices in your stomach. These juices, including acids and enzymes, start to break the food down into a soupy mixture. Then, this mixture moves into your small intestine. This is where most of the magic happens. More enzymes get to work, breaking the food down even further. The walls of the small intestine are lined with tiny finger-like things called villi, which absorb all those precious nutrients into your bloodstream. Your blood then delivers them to all your cells. Now, after your body has taken all the good stuff from your food, there's some waste left over. And your blood is also carrying other waste products from your cells doing their daily jobs. So how does your body clean all this up? That's the job of the urinary system. The main organs here are your two kidneys, which are like super clever filters. They also include the ureters. Those are tubes from the kidneys to the bladder. The bladder, which stores urine, and the urethra, the tube urine leaves through. Your kidneys work tirelessly, filtering your blood all day and night. They remove waste products, excess water, and extra salts, turning them into urine. This process is vital for keeping the right balance of water and chemicals in your body, something called homeostasis. So, when you eat a meal, your digestive system gets the fuel. When you drink water and your cells do their work, your urinary system cleans up the mess. Feeling thirsty is your body telling you it needs more water for these systems to work well. Both systems are absolutely essential for keeping you healthy and full of energy. We're nearly at the end of our amazing body tour. Let's look at two more super important systems. First, the endocrine system. This is like your body's secret messenger service, but instead of fast electrical signals like the nervous system, it uses chemical messengers called hormones. These hormones are made by special glands, like the pituitary gland in your brain, the thyroid gland in your neck, and the adrenal glands on top of your kidneys. They travel through your bloodstream to target cells and tell them what to do. It's a bit slower than nerve signals, but the effects can last much longer. What do these hormones control? So many things. Growth, for example. Hormones tell your bones and muscles when to grow and how much. They control your metabolism. That's how quickly your body uses energy. They affect your mood, your sleep, and how your body responds to stress. Think about when you get a sudden fright. Your adrenal glands release adrenaline, making your heart beat faster and giving you a burst of energy. That's the endocrine system in action. It's all about keeping things balanced and running smoothly over the long term. Next up, the reproductive system. This system is unique because its main job isn't about keeping your individual body alive day to day, but about making new life, creating future generations of humans. The organs of the reproductive system are different in males and females, designed to produce specialized cells, sperm in males, eggs in females, and in females to nurture a developing baby. It's an incredibly complex and wonderful system responsible for the continuation of our species. It's all about passing on life's instructions. So why does knowing all this anatomy and physiology stuff actually matter? Well, understanding how your body works is incredibly empowering. It helps you make smarter choices about your health, what to eat, why exercise is good, why sleep is important. It can help you understand what's happening if you get ill or injured. Plus, your body is just genuinely fascinating. It's an intricate, perfectly designed machine that performs millions of amazing feats every single second. Learning about it is an adventure that can last a lifetime. So stay curious, keep asking questions, and marvel at the incredible universe within you.